Hi, today we are going to talk about creating lessons with Flipgrid. This can be a really powerful tool that you can use in the classroom or for a homework assignment. It truly is a lot of fun. Video is key when you're working with kids in the middle school or even at the high school level. It's a lot of fun and it's a medium they're really comfortable with. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to dig into creating a lesson with Flipgrid. Okay, so here we are inside of Flipgrid. I can get into Flipgrid or sign into Flipgrid just by using my Microsoft login. And here are my groups. So if I wanted to start a new group, let's say you were starting from scratch, you would go into groups, the plus sign, you would put your details in there, and you would create your group. You'll do that later. And in here, you now have your topics. You'll click on the plus sign for topic and we'll build our lesson right in there. Okay, so let's go back into groups. And we're going to go into Martin's Social Studies 7. Before I really had a true understanding of Flipgrid and how to use groups and topics, I explained this in our last video, I didn't do a great job of naming my groups. I didn't have a real handle on what a group was and what a topic was. So my group is Martin's Social Studies 7, right? Inside are all the topics I talk about in my Social Studies 7 class. You can use groups for daily activities, bell ringers. You can use them for your math check-ins, etc. And then in that group, you'll have the topics of each bell ringer or math assignment, etc. So let's dig in here. Martin's Social Studies 7, click on that, and I'm going to show you how to build an assessment or a lesson right inside. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click topic. We're going to add our topic. And we're going to ask a question. Okay, we're talking about perspective today. My question, what do you know about the story of the three little pigs? Okay, next you can include lots of mediums or formats of media. You can set the recording time. You can make it 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds. What I would suggest is anywhere between 30 and 45 seconds, even maybe a minute is long enough, really depending on what your question is. So let's set it at 45 seconds. And we're just going to take a look at the settings here. In the settings, we can make sure that the topic is active so everyone can see it, view only, and or hidden. You can schedule it as well. And the moderate videos and comments, I always toggle on. So moderation is on, responses and comments will stay hidden until you approve them. So you really need to let the students know that they won't be able to see their video pop up until you've looked at it, listened, and allowed it to be active. So the comments, you may want no comments at all, text comments, video comments, or video and text comments. So what does that mean? That means how can we respond to the students' videos? In closed captions, you can change that as well, camera, etc. And then you can go ahead and save. So let's go back into perspective. And let's say I want to go back and edit. Oops, I forgot something, right? So we're going to go into edit topic and we're going to continue building this lesson. So you can import an image. We're going to read the three little pigs. I'm going to go ahead, drag and drop, click Save Changes, and the kids will just see that. It's nice when there's an image because the students look at the image and they say, oh yeah, that's the lesson we're on. Okay. And then we can continue to add media or add attachments. So here I have a YouTube video of myself reading the book. So I can go ahead and grab that link now. Here it is. I'm going to get a shareable link. I copied it and we are going to paste it right there. And we're going to add. I can continue adding. I also have a worksheet that I would like them to look at as a reference and maybe do some work on. So I'm going to add that attachment. But notice that I can only paste a link to a file or a web page. So we're going to go into our OneDrive. In our OneDrive, you can search for what you're looking for. And you can choose what you're looking for. This was the image. I'm going to choose this, right? But you need the link to it. So you can click on it. This is the easiest way. Copy your link. Copy. And then go ahead and add that with text. And add. Okay. So you can continue adding attachments depending on how long you want this to be, and click Update Topic. So now you have your attachments, you have your question that the kids will be asking, and then you have your cute little image. So let's take a look at what the kids see. And they're going to add a response right here. They can get really creative. They do a great job. And once kids start making your videos, you're going to see it right here where it says this topic is moderated. Now, don't forget about the immersive reader option. That's really very important for many of our students here. And we are going to go back in here. And here are all of my topics. Let's take a look at another lesson I've built. So this was Manifest Destiny, right? I give direction of what they're supposed to be doing with their Flipgrid video. Here's a link to my SharePoint. They can add a response, and here are the responses. Now, one more thing that I really would like to go over is the moderating. Notice that all responses and comments will be hidden unless approved by a group lead. So if you have kids' videos, right, remember you can only see it until you have clicked on active, right? Because we want to make sure that everybody is being appropriate. Now, how do you share this? How do you share this activity? So we're going to get out of the member view and we're going to go into my groups. And let's go into Martin Social Studies and we'll go to the share link. Note that you can share it right in your Teams. You can also click this and put it in a Teams assignment. There's many ways in which you can share this. So we're going to go into Teams and I'm going to find a team that I would like to put this in. And I can just search. Right? And I will put it in my tech lab, right? You can say something here and you can share. The one thing about this is that you're going to have to do that for each class that you're teaching this. You could create an assignment and choose a class, and then you can assign it to all of your classes and create the assignment just the way you would in Teams. So the integration in Flipgrid is just excellent.